you can't wait till next week for more great action from the show, why not head to our website, where thanks to Shannons and Kitten Car Care, you could win the incredible chance to join the Shannons Supercar Showdown team at Bathurst as our official team detailer. To enter, head to shannonsupercarshowdown.com.au. And while you're there, don't forget to click on the Shannons Club logo. It's Australia's newest online community where you can share your passion for cars, motorbikes and more. At Winton Raceway in country Victoria, our three rookies are about to battle it out in a simulated race.
Well, this is a business end of the whole deal. There's so much pressure on all the contestants now, and there's so many elements to what they're about to do. They've got to think about a lot more than just driving the car fast. You've got a heap of pit crew around the car. If you pull up too long or short or not in the right spot, you could hurt someone. So this is what it's like at Bathurst, and a huge amount of pressure for them.
Victorian driver Glenn is first behind the wheel. He will have to complete 3 laps of the track as well as a full pit stop. After finding himself in Rick and Todd's bottom 2 last week, the 23-year-old knows he needs to bring his A game.
I want that dream of driving Bathurst to come true, so I've got to give it 110%.
In the forefront of Glenn's mind is beating Andre and Jesse, but throughout the competition, he's also had another motivation.
Not sure if Dale's brother Glenn is as good a driver as Dale.
Glenn Dale's brother.
I'm Glenn Wood, not Dale Wood.
He's been competing against brother and V8 supercar driver Dale Wood his whole life.
We are extremely competitive in everything we do. You know, we're always trying to see who can go faster. But I guess at the same time, you know, he gives me a lot of motivation. And he helps me a lot, you know, with driving tactics and I guess the best way to drive a V8 supercar.
When you're driving the V8, you're in another world. It feels awesome.
It's good to see that Glenn's confidence hadn't been knocked around after that spin he had a few weeks back. It hadn't seemed to have affected his pace.
I pull into my pit bay and it's just perfect. I couldn't hit my markers any better.
Glenn now has one final lap to clock the fastest time he can and show team owners Rick and Todd why he should be driving the Shannons Supercar at Bathurst.
I'm watching Glenn and he's doing really well. He hasn't made any mistakes yet, so it's going to be tough to beat.
I'm feeling more and more confident in the car, and I'll finish my run, and I'm feeling excited. I've done really well in this challenge.
That is so bloody awesome. You got no idea. I couldn't be happier. My whole run just went, you know, perfectly. So I'll see how my lap times are, but I'm wrapped.
Queenslander Jesse is up next.
This is a pretty serious challenge right now. If I can't get this right, there's no chance we'll be racing at Bathurst.
He knows he must give the performance of a lifetime to stay in the race. But beating the competition isn't something the determined 19-year-old is accustomed to.
I'm currently racing in the V8 Ute Series. This year's my 4th season in race cars, and it was only last year that I took out my first race win, and it was a great achievement. It's good to finally get the #1, top step of the podium. To be lining up on the grid at Bathurst would be a dream come true and a chance to step up in big-time motorsport.
Jesse has 3 laps to impress. But the usually focused Gold Coaster can't even get out of pit lane.
I think Jesse tends to put a lot of pressure on himself. If he takes a deep breath, it could really work for him.
I take the first few corners pretty hard, trying to warm the car up as quick as I can. I shift into 4th, flat out heading into turn 5, and I hit the brakes, and I'm thinking, ooh, I'm going in a bit hot here.
Oh.
I'm spinning sideways, and I'm thinking, there's a real possibility this could dig in and flip on its roof.